Gao Ting was very talented, musically wise, and according to her many friends, she always optimistic, cheerful, and willing to help others. On January 10th, due to her cold, she was excused from morning exercises and allowed to go straight to classes and study, and this is when the first alarming detail became known. On January 14th, a report was finally filed with the police. The first person questioned was her friend Wang Yan, who told the police what Gao was wearing when she disappeared. The police also questioned Gao's teachers, classmates, and boys who were exempt from morning exercises and the flag-raising ceremony, but none of them had seen her. On February 11th, 4 days before break was over, the school's 60-year-old maintenance worker Li Zhenmei and his apprentice Li Zhenhua were cleaning all of the rooms and buildings in order to prepare for school reopening. The two then went to an old restroom, one that had been locked and disused since the winter of 2004, but before then it was also the chosen place for the students to dispose of all their garbage. While the two cleaners went deeper into the restroom and eventually the door on the third floor, only to find that their keys strangely didn't work on the lock. The two had to leave the bathroom and come back with a wrench and pliers to pry off the corner of the padlock, and thus allowing them to enter. Once they entered the restroom, they discovered a dead body, which was quickly reported to the police. The body was identified as Gao. The investigation started with the male students questioning. 4 of them named Wang Pangming, Yang Xiangling, Li Dabing, and Song Wenxi. Song was questioned due to his bed being the one that had been moved where the blood was found. Yang Xiangling told the police that he didn't partake in morning exercises due to frostbite on his feet. He said that when he was folding a quilt, he somebody screaming, "What are you doing?" And he arrived to see what was going on with Yang following. The police, based on Wang and Yang's testimony, pursued 15-year-old Zhang Jichao as their #1 suspect. Zhang was interrogated for 30 hours straight and on February 13th confessed to raping and murdering Gao Ting. As you may have guessed from the 30-hour interrogation, Zhang's confession was less than voluntary. He had scars all over his body and couldn't stand up due to bruised knees. One of the things the police did was take off Zhang's shoes and then ask him what color Gao's clothing is. Every time he said the wrong color, they would slap him across the face with his shoes repeatedly until he blindly guessed the correct clothing color. Wang too was tortured into providing testimony implicating Zhang. After 14 years, on January 13, 2020, the court deemed that both were innocent and the two's confessions were coerced and acquitted the two.